Hey yo, it's Brian here. Today, talking about Brock Purdy. Yes, he is on the news, and it's not really a good one. It's about an injury that we didn't even know until this recording. I'm pretty sure this caught you guys off guard. It caught me off guard as well. But as if you don't know already, Brock Purdy has been put into concussion protocol per Kyle Shanahan in a press conference. I didn't even know that was a thing. I thought usually concussion stuff happens usually right after the game, and we would know the diagnosis. But this is happening 2 days after the Monday Night Football game, which is really, really weird. But apparently, Brock was feeling concussion-like symptoms during the ride back home from Minnesota. But credit to Brock. I'm glad that he reported it to management and to the doctors because, as much as we want to see these players be brave and be men and play football through injury, I don't know. Concussions, they're kind of a real thing. It's a bad thing, and I wouldn't want to mess with it at all. So I'm really happy that Brock was able to report it to management as soon as possible because you don't want to mess around with that kind of stuff. We all know the concussions in the NFL. It's been pretty serious for its entire life of sporting events for the NFL. So I don't want to dive in deep into that. But yeah, he reported it, and he's in protocol right now. Is he going to be available Sunday? I have no idea yet. But if he's not available, some people are saying he's not ready. Some people are going to think Sam Darnold's going to start, and that's where we're going to be leading to in a second. But all indications that he might not be able to play, but there might be a slim chance, but he has to pass through concussion protocol testing, and it's pretty rigorous. They have a 4-step way to get back into the field and play football again after receiving concussion and having concussion-like symptoms, a lot of testing and stuff like that. So we'll see where it leads us to. I'm not 100% sure if he's going to be playing. I'd say it's more like 50-50, but if he's not able to go, then Sam Darnold will be taking over as the quarterback. If you don't know, Darnold came from Carolina last year. Yeah, hometown team, right? But he actually played an admirable job for the Panthers. They almost made the playoffs last year. If it wasn't for Baker Mayfield playing awfully the first half of the year, if they had Darnold the whole year, then they really had a good chance of winning the division and making it to the playoffs. But the division was that bad. I mean, even with Tom Brady last year, the NFC South was just in shambles. But hey, they had a chance to do it all. Steve Wilkes would have had a chance to make the playoffs as well. But hey, it is what it is. They didn't unfortunately make it, and they're both here in San Francisco. Isn't that kind of ironic, right? So do I have confidence in Sam? Yes, I do a little bit, but I mean, is he as good as Brock Purdy? I'm not 100% sure. I mean, from what he's played in the past, probably not, but still, you never know. I mean, when you have a new quarterback coming in, like PJ Walker for the Browns or Tyrod Taylor. I mean, to be fair, Tyrod is a pretty good quarterback from what we're seeing in New York right now, and he's been like that for his whole career. Is he the all end all beat all quarterback? No, but he's a serviceable guy. He plays really well. He has been to a Pro Bowl before, and much respect to him. But Darnold, he's just a backup. And, could he do good things for the 49ers? Of course he can. Is he going to be without Deebo Samuel? Yes, he will be. But he has Christian McCaffrey for the most part. I mean, this guy carries the team. And, hey, they were both teammates in Carolina. I feel like we are the team that gets ex-Panther players, and they all want to come here to San Francisco from the East Coast to the West Coast. Isn't that cool, right? But anyways, I'd like to have full confidence in Sam Darnold if he is indeed going to be the starter for the 49ers. It hasn't been 100% confirmed. A lot of people saying Brock's already out, but we won't know until probably this weekend on Saturday or Sunday if he's available to play against the Bengals this week. So, yeah, big bombshell right here. I had no idea this happened. I mean, when I saw the news feed, I was like, whoa, what? that caught me off guard, and I'm pretty sure you guys watching this, if you didn't heard the news by now, that's probably catch you guys off guard as well. So yeah, that's the big news right there. I was going to be talking about 49ers defensive coordinator Steve Wilkes and his problems with the 49ers defense so far for the past 2 games. I'll probably talk about that tomorrow. He does have a press conference, I believe, tomorrow, so he has a lot of explaining to do for the 49ers inept defense for the past 2 games because it hasn't looked good at all. A lot of people, I know a lot of you guys are saying you should fire Steve Wilkes. I'm not in that camp yet. I want to lean towards that camp, but I'm not the type of guy to try to overreact and stuff like that. Although it was pretty egregious what his play calling was against Minnesota on Monday Night Football. So, willing to give him another chance, me personally, but I know a lot of you guys understandably would want him to be fired because the defense isn't playing as physical as they were with D'Amico Ryans and Robert Saleh. Still, there's time to adjust. There's time to make changes. Hopefully, he goes back to the stump defense, whatever you want to call it, the wide nine, because it was very successful for the past few years with that kind of defense. And I don't know, hopefully the blitzing is not there often because they don't need to be blitzing. I mean, I know the 4-man rush has been a little bit weaker this year, but still, I mean, blitzing isn't really doing anything either. So I'd rather have the guys back in coverage than everybody trying to bum rush the quarterback and nothing getting done, as we saw on Monday Night Football. But that's another topic for another story. So Brock, if you're ever listening to this video, hopefully you get well. Hopefully you rest up as much as possible. If you need to be out for this game, please do so. Please, we can't afford to have you have another injury and stuff like that. I don't want like a Tua Tagovailoa situation where he's got like multiple concussions in multiple weeks. That's not what we want to see. And luckily, they do have a bye week coming up after this Bengals game, so that'd be even more rest if he is indeed going to be out for this game. Hasn't been completely ruled out yet, but I would not be surprised if the 49ers rule him out quickly and soon, because concussions are a very serious thing. Yes, I totally agree with that. But anyways, guys, please let me know what you guys think about this Brock Purdy situation. Is it going to affect him long term? Do you think if Sam Darnold has a good game, is he going to take over as the starting quarterback? I personally don't think so, but I mean, if Darnold throws like 5 touchdowns and no picks, then yeah, that can get some reconsiderations. But other than that, I still believe Brock will be the starter for the 49ers. I mean, there's no changing that, and I wouldn't change it at all. That's just me personally. Some of you guys probably want Brock Purdy to be benched or something like that, but nah, I'm still in the camp of I believe in this guy. I think he could do great things. He has been doing great things for the 49ers for the most part this year in 2023, and I want to keep that train going as much as possible. The defense got to step up their game, but at the same time, the 49ers offense got to stop turning the ball over a little bit with the fumbles and interceptions and stuff like that. So it works both ways, right? That's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for listening to this. Hopefully everything goes well for the 49ers. A lot of news for them this week. I mean, unusual news. First with Steve Wilks getting a lot of heat for his defense. Brock Purdy now getting a concussion protocol. Wow, a lot of stuff right there. A lot of stuff, yep. So I'll catch you guys up tomorrow. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Hope you have a great rest of your day, rest of your night. Go Niners all day.